In the meantime, unions representing various categories of public sector workers say their members are anxiously awaiting the outcome of the promised fixes, both for this month's salaries and with the reclassification exercise overall. In addition to the delayed payments for December, union representatives have been outlining other challenges they have been experiencing. For some public sector workers, the delay in salary payments has been difficult ahead of the holidays. President of the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions, Helen Davis White, says the complaints have been numerous.
Up to yesterday evening, there were only 3 departments of about 30 where we have representation. Only 3 had reported that they had in fact been paid, and one of those 3 had only received new rates. They had not received the retroactive payments. But most places have promised the payments for today, so we are waiting to see what happens come the end of the day.
Up to news time, it was not clear if all departments had been paid. But the delay is not the only issue they have been facing with the new compensation implementation. The Jamaica Civil Service Association, which represents several groups, has reported complaints about salary calculations. Speaking on Power 106 Morning Agenda on Wednesday, Association President O'Neill Grant suggested that a reanalysis should be done in relation to the calculations for arrears and taxes.
Particularly related to travelling officers to determine whether or not something has been missed, whether or not the calculations are in fact correct, and whether the methodology that has been applied in terms of how they are dealing with the tax component, that was the portion that was not previously taxed, that is now included in salary and is now being taxed, that how is that being treated? Persons are indicating, for instance, that their salary has not increased by 100%, but they are paying 100% more in tax in 1 month.
Additionally, Ms. Davis White noted that there are several groups that still have not signed the agreement. In fact, they are still waiting to be called to the negotiation table. This includes the uniformed staff of the Fire Brigade, the NWC, and the National Irrigation Commission, among others. She explained that it is the Finance Ministry that chose to settle with some groups ahead of others.
I think they characterize it as a core public sector, which is really the civil service, local government service, and executive agencies. Those are the ones that have actually settled so far. The public bodies now have not settled. Not because we have a disagreement with the government just has not come to public bodies as yet.
She says because of the delay, the request for salary advances to workers in public bodies was approved by the government. The union reps are hoping that the outstanding calculation issues will be fixed speedily.